You can tear up a piece of a paper. I'm lathering up my hands on this thing, but I'm just doing like that, such a gesture, and saying, "Can you give me a free ride?" At this moment, I stumbled. Hello everybody, welcome to this English lesson, and today I'll hand you over 40 action verbs that we're about to describe today together in this video. And I'll be acting them all out so you can memorize them easily and also apply it to your everyday English life. By the way, this is our part number 2 of such a video, and if you haven't seen our part number 1, it'll be automatically offered to watch it in the end of this video, so make sure that you watch it from the beginning to the end. So okay, let's start with our first one, and the first one is my voice is trembling. When my voice is trembling, that means I'm speaking and I'm like, for example, a little nervous, and I'm speaking like, and my voice is a little bit trembling. For example, I'm speaking up on the stage in front of the public and I'm really nervous, I'm really anxious about doing that, and my voice starts trembling. And our second one is very similar to our trembling voice. This is the verb to stutter, and when I'm stuttering, that means I'm repeating the same sound of the word. Oh, do you see that bird? Oh, I think the sun is shining really bright today. So do you see how it sounds? And not just my voice, I also myself can shake. And when I face, for example, a stressful situation or I'm freaking out, I'm just simply like shaking, my hands can shake, and I saw a spider and got extremely scared. And I started shaking. I'm just shaking, you know. And I also can mumble, which means to speak, to talk really unclearly and often really fast. So, I saw the sun, and then I just got up really early. I had my breakfast, then I just want to sit on the roof and observe some nature. I'm standing in front of the camera, talking to my subscribers, explaining what mumbling is, and then I'll help my mom. And my mom, for example, next to me might say, "Oh, stop mumbling. I do not understand what you're talking about. Speak clearly." I may also burp, which means making this sound. We usually do that after, for example, drinking some soda and our stomach is overwhelmed by this soda and we just start burping unintentionally. To slouch. What does that mean, to slouch? To slouch means to stand, to sit, or to walk with your body, with your spine bent and your chest and your shoulders usually forward, like that. It's like this way I'm slouching while walking. I'm slouching and I can sit straight or I can sit and slouch like that. And your mom or your dad, for example, might tell you, "Don't slouch, spine tall, chest forward, and walk straight." And the same situation, another action. I can lean back on this door. So I can lean back on this door, or it's even better to show it like that. I lean back, like that. To lean back on something. You can pray, which means asking the universe, God, or any higher power for what you want to get or find answer to something, or you're simply expressing your thoughts, your feelings, your concerns about something, and you're praying. You can also give a thumbs up to somebody, which means to make such a gesture. I'm giving you a thumbs up. And we can use it in numerous and like really different situations in life. I decided to hitchhike. That means I'm standing on the side of the road and asking drivers and strangers for a free ride. So I'm just doing like that, such a gesture, and saying, "Can you give me a free ride?" And while walking, you can also trip on something. That means I'm walking and, for example, I tripped on this wood. I was running, and I didn't notice that kind of bump, that wood, and I tripped on that. So, and also you gotta learn another verb in this situation, to stumble, the verb to stumble. Remember when I was walking and I tripped on this? And then I lost balance, and exactly at this moment, I stumbled. Actually, in many situations, when you trip on something, you automatically stumble. I just want you to know the difference that stumbling implies losing balance and tripping on something implies walking into something. We might say he stumbled drunkenly across the room. Let's imagine this is the room and I'm drunk a little bit, so I have no balance and I move chaotically, really randomly, and I stumble drunkenly across the room, so I lost balance while walking across around the room. And not just tripping on something, you can also hit your head or another part of your body on something. For example, I was walking here and accidentally I hit my head on this thing. I don't even know how it's called, but I hit my head on this thing. And if I hit my head really hard, I can as well pass out, meaning losing consciousness and falling on the ground. So I hit my head really hard and I passed out. And let's think of what it can do with a piece of a paper. For example, you can tear up a piece of a paper, which means to do like that. Or you can crumple a piece of a paper, which means doing like that and turning it into something. And if you want to destroy it completely, you can burn a piece of a paper. So we're burning a piece of a paper right now. And when the flame is already so big, I want to blow it out. I'm blowing out the flame. I'm blowing out the flame. Because I don't want to burn down my mom's dacha. Yeah. I'm sure you know the verb to write something down, but when I want to write something down really quickly and probably carelessly, I can scribble something. And how does it look like? When I need to scribble something, that means I need to write something or draw something really quickly without much care and paying a lot of attention to details. So it's like I need to take some quick notes and I'm just quickly writing something down. So I'm just scribbling it. Okay, the next action verb that we're gonna discover today is the verb to flash something at someone. For example, I have my pen and I flash it at you. 5 centuries ago, you could flash your sword at me, signaling about invasion or potential threat, like the same as I'm flashing my pen at you. And later on, I might hide my pen, or you also can say to conceal it. I can hide something or conceal something. So I'm taking it away from your sight so you don't see it. So what else can you do? You can lick something. Licking my knuckles, for example, right now. Your dog can lick your hand. You can lick ice cream. To lick something. And when I was licking my hand, I actually was performing one more action verb. I was imitating like I was licking ice cream. I can imitate that I have a gun in my hand by showing such a gesture, making such a gesture. I can imitate like I'm a puffer fish by doing that. I can imitate like I'm a boxer and I'm punching somebody. Let's imagine my hands are dirty, filthy, and I need to make them clean. What do? At first, I need to lather up my hands, which means to cover my hands with soap. So as you can see, I'm lathering up my hands right now. I'm lathering up my hands. So I'm covering them with soap. And after I have done this, I need to wash my hands. So I'm washing my hands. So yeah, I'm using amount of water to wash my hands. Yeah, good. And the final action I do with my hands, I'm drying my hands because they're still wet. They're still wet and I'm making them dry. I'm drying my hands, so I'm using this towel. So I'm doing like that. Done. Sometimes we need to make an important decision in our life, and when the decision is too difficult to make, we often give up on thinking and we simply flip the coin. To flip the coin means I'm doing like that and I flip the coin in the air. Hop. And I made a decision to go to the gym, and before going to the gym, I probably need to stretch my arms, to stretch my body. And I also need to stretch my legs as well, so I'm stretching my legs. So to stretch something means to expand it in length or in width, so making it longer. I'm not just stretching my body right now, I'm also warming my body up. I'm warming up my body. It is like when your body feels so sluggish, so slow, and you just, every single time you want to feel so versatile while training, so adaptable to any sort of physical activity. So let's discuss what kind of actions you else can do with some physical objects. So for example, you can fill the bottle with water. So I have the bottle of water and I need to fill it completely. And after that, I might want to empty this bottle of water. So I'm emptying the bottle of water. Let's empty it. So I did, the bottle is empty, no water, nothing. So the next one is the verb to giggle. When I'm giggling, I'm laughing quietly, repeatedly in a high-pitched way. So often uncontrollable. You know, I'm shy doing that. But we all do this. It's like for me, for example, you know, when I was in school and I had, let's say, a biology class and my friend corrected some jokes and I started laughing. That was so funny, so hilarious that I just didn't stop. I couldn't stop and I was laughing like that. I was giggling. I can also smear catch you. That means making this facial expression like that. That facial expression indicates that a person, for example, knows something that others don't know, or he has an advantage over you, letting you know that he will probably beat you in something if it's related, let's say, to competition, or he's showing a smirk as a sign that he's enjoying your misfortune. He's making this kind of facial expression. And if I'm in the car, at first I want to buckle up, which means to fasten my seat belt to ensure safety before moving. So I buckle up, and when I arrived, I can press the button. To press the button, and right now I can unbuckle the seatbelt and make myself free from the seatbelt. So I'm unbuckling the seatbelt. Hope. And our next verb is to wipe. And when I want to wipe something, that means basically to clean the surface from the dirt, filth, or dust. I already have my cloth wet, and right now I'm just wiping. I'm wiping this kind of surface. I'm wiping it. So I'm just cleaning it from dirt, filth, and dust. Pay close attention. Right now I'm going downstairs. So I'm going downstairs. And then I'm going upstairs. I'm going upstairs, so I'm moving in the opposite direction. I'm moving upwards. I'm going upstairs. I got so tired, so exhausted, and I just want to fall asleep. So I'm just falling asleep. And if I want to fall asleep for a very short period of time, let's say for 30 minutes or for 1 hour, I might take a nap. So I just take a nap. And when I fell asleep without intending to do so, like unintentionally, I dozed off. So it's like I was lying on the bed, my eyes were getting heavy, and I fell asleep unintentionally. So we call it to doze off. I dozed off. And for instance, if it's night, maybe you need to take your pills. This is kind of the medication that you're taking for your health. To take a pill. But maybe before taking a pill, you need to divide it into 2 parts. Because the dose of the whole pill is too high and you cannot take it. So you split the pill into 2 parts. Hope. And if I have to clean this particular surface by brute force, what can I use? I can use my brush, and right now I'm about to scrub it. I'm just scrubbing it. Okay, my friend, I'll be ending my video here, and thank you for watching. That was the part number 2 of me giving you over 40 action verbs and describing them in real time through real examples. And if you really like this video and what I've given to you today, definitely hit like and subscribe to my channel. And then go and watch our first part The part number 1, it's right here. Just click the button and go to watch it. Go and watch it. So thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.